but
You watched me do it.
yeah,
We'll just start the intro, and then after that, that's the actual recording.
Welcome back to the It's Hard to Explain podcast. We're back at it again. How's it going, boys?
it's going good.
I'm excited.
Me too.
I'm excited for this.
Too.
We got a little treat for y'all today.
Yeah.
little special thing, a little thing.
We'll get into that soon. But how we doing, boys? How we doing?
I'm tired.
Tired?
I've had a busy weekend.
It's
Yeah.
been a very busy weekend for sure.
Very eventful, but very fun.
Yeah.
Last night we or all of yesterday, we had like a pretty busy day because Kagan and Kayla were celebrating their engagement with a little party at their place.
Hooray!
With all the friends and some of their family.
We played Quiplash, and my grandmother got to see the type of person I really am.
Yeah.
I made a really good profile picture for myself. It's just a really simple doodle. It's like my hair is like
fits. It's
Yeah.
just you. It
It's
looks just like you.
doesn't it?
Follow Jake on Instagram. I'm not going to give you his @ though. Find it yourself.
Ain't that just the way?
Ain't that just peachy?
Yeah, busy weekend
Yep.
for all of us, I think, and
So,
then
yes-
work tomorrow.
Yes.
Lovely.
So that was just the beginning of yesterday. Yesterday started off with a bang with the engagement party. Well, I say started off. The engagement party started at 11.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But usually I'm asleep till 1, so no, I'm just kidding.
I almost did that today.
And then after we had a good time at the engagement party. We hung out and, partied for, I'd say, like 4 hours?
3 or 4,
until like 2:00.
So 3 hours, give or take. And then after that, we all went home to kind of rest and recuperate a little bit.
Yeah, I took a fat nap. I
Yeah.
passed out.
I almost did.
I did homework in between.
I don't even remember what I did. I think I just kind of chilled out on the couch.
Yeah.
But after that, around 5 o'clock, we all went to steakhouse, Logan's Roadhouse,
Yeah.
and celebrated my fiance's birthday on the same day. And just all the friends got together. She had one of her friends from out of town that came and met everybody for the first time. It was a good
pretty
time.
cool. Yeah.
We got
Yep.
food. After we were done with food, we all just kind of went and hung out and walked around Target, as you do.
As you do. Yeah.
And then we all went back to Kagan and Kayla's place again and, hung out and
Drank
drank.
and played some dirty Jackbox TV.
I'm not mad about it, but every time we refer to Kayla and Kagan's house, there's still a third person that lives there. It's my place too.
True.
God damn it.
Listen, Kagan and Kayla's just rolls off the tongue way
It really
better
does.
than Kagan, Kayla's, and Jake's.
Yeah, but like adding it at the end there, it's not that
Or we could just say back to the house.
the house.
The
You could be
house.
gay
The
and say
house.
KK and J.
That's really close to something awful.
So I don't know if y'all have ever pieced this together, but Kayla pointed this out, and it's something I've known. If you put the first letter of all our names together, it spells out Jake.
Yeah.
It was planned.
See, I was considering. I thought about that too.
Whoa.
Because if you know the official podcast, Moist
Yeah.
Critical's podcast, they do something similar with their names because their names are what are their names? Jackson, Charlie, Kaya, and
Andrew.
and it spells out Jack, and that's like the acronym for their podcast.
Yeah.
And I was like, I thought about that, and I was like, oh, we should do something like that. I was like, well, Jake.
It's not that exciting.
But he's the boss, so
He's the almighty
seething
oppressor.
rage. Oppressor.
impotent rage.
I was going to bring up this earlier. I was going to ask you fucks what you wanted to eat because I was going to buy you dinner for our end of the year pod meet. But
Really?
no, I'm an oppressor, so it's fine. I'll eat by myself. It's cool.
In that case,
No, I'll eat
let's
with you.
go
I didn't
to-
say nothing
Let's
bad
go to
about
the
you.
the 5-star Arthur's Prime Rib in Little Rock.
See, I was thinking maybe something a
Like
little more
McDonald's.
casual. Yeah, like I'm not trying to
Like the dollar
rip
menu.
my wallet a new one. No, but for real, think about that. Keep that on your mind.
Aight.
And by then, if I'm still an oppressor, then fuck you.
I do want to bring up last episode. I thought last episode was very enjoyable.
Our last episode was our smut episode. It'll be out. It's already out by now. But, it was fun. It was fun.
It was a
Time
good
works weird for podcasters.
Yes, it does. It should. Yeah, it's already out. It's already out.
Yeah.
Ethan
what
wasn't
you
there
think.
because he's a square, but that was probably one of my favorite episodes in terms
Ever?
of
Technically, I was there. I was in the other room
the
editing
other room with
clip.
headphones on. Yeah,
Yeah.
You hear the screaming and coming all over the place.
Dude,
Okay.
come on.
We don't want to lose our audience.
Dude, if we're, they're already gone,
yeah, they're
man.
gone if they listen
Yeah.
to the last episode. If they're perturbed.
They're gone after the second. episode, dude.
No.
Sure.
My
We've got a
brother said
few
something very hurtful the other
listener-
day.
What do you say?
Whenever we were first starting and we were like 5-6 episodes in, our first episode has a lot of views. It's got like 70 something. That's a lot for us. It's
Yeah.
like 70 something views on YouTube. And my brother was like, yeah, everybody and their mom watched the first episode and then didn't every episode after. And I was like, you don't have to, you don't have to do that. Yeah, that's not
Dick,
necessary.
damn, you fucking dickhead.
But honestly, it was true.
I would have been like, hey,
So-
shut up before I feed you your fucking teeth.
What do you know? You're just a kid.
Just that- well, I mean, he's actually given some pretty good feedback. So,
Good.
and nobody else has. So, there's that.
I keep asking and they say, nope, I enjoy it.
We
Do people
will
still listen?
continue.
That's
Anybody
awesome.
who listens currently, we will continue to ask for feedback in any kind of comment section. Helpful criticism. Like
Please,
anything that
give
we could
feedback.
change, do better.
I know this facade we give off makes it sound like we don't take criticism well, but we're very open to it.
Yes,
Yeah.
we would
So-
love any kind of constructive criticism.
After this episode, we only have 2 episodes left for the entire year.
Hooray!
So,
Yippee! A full year.
After that 31st episode, we are going to do.
We're
We're gonna have
do
a
some-
sit down talk, and
We're gonna try
and
some different things.
We're gonna try some
Reevaluate.
different things. Yep, and see where that takes us. But
Yeah.
stuff is on the way. Help is on the way.
We've been
here.
saying that for like.
Help is on the way.
I know. We've been saying like things. Well, I feel like we've delivered on most of it. It's just the video aspect that
We're
hasn't
trying
happened.
to we're trying to
That's
figure out how
further
we
down
want to
the
make
road.
that work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've slowly been
Incorporating
evolving.
more.
Yeah.
And
We're
upgrading
slowly
our-
working
our
our way
stuff.
I feel like our
towards-
social posts have improved in quality.
Maybe not in quality. Yes, quantity. Maybe not. We
Quantity, no, just quality. I think
Need to work on
they've
that.
become more of a labor of love than just like a
yeah. Ethan has
the
been doing
still image.
awesome
been doing
with the
work.
clips. He's been putting in that work.
I just,
That good.
That good.
I just slapped some audio clips
well,
and some words.
don't tell him that. You do a good job.
It's an industry secret, dumbass. You
I
can't
don't-
give it away.
I don't know what.
There goes the heart.
Pay no attention to the man behind
Never
the curtain.
mind. That part was a lie.
I made it all up.
You're damn
Ignore
right
me.
it was.
Cite, what are my sources? I made it the fuck up.
I had a vision.
So just like what the fuck are you
I've
doing?
been plagued with vision since birth.
I think you might be falling there, Kagan.
Oh no!
I think.
Let me fix that.
Are you?
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah,
you are.
he was
You're a little loose. He's loose.
He's loose.
But a little preview of what we plan on doing in the new year is
There we go.
getting more guests on. It's hard to do because there's 4 of us, and every time we have a guest, someone has to sacrifice. Their
It's
spot.
also since we have this audio interface that only has 4 like plugins.
Yeah. So, and I know we've only had Kayla and Shay, primarily Kayla. So hopefully that's one thing that will change in the new year is having more people on broaden our reach
I just want to
with
say,
other people.
PewDiePie, the offer's out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
Probably a lot less. of-
Markiplier, Jacksepticeye.
Yeah.
Wendigoon, I emailed you. Please respond.
Why did Mr. Goon please respond?
I think I referred to him as that. That's probably why he didn't respond.
I
You
feel like
did.
if he saw it, he would have gotten a good chuckle out of that.
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah, but
Goon.
he's a big celebrity now. He doesn't care about us small folk.
And another thing to not promised is a video component. Kagan and I are going to try to make little videos, and we've
Yeah.
said that in the past, but we just want to do it right. That's all.
Yeah, I don't just want to rush something out that just seems like sloppy, even though that's probably
Piss poor quality.
that's probably what it's gonna be just for the bit, just because I think it'd be funny.
Also, almost definitely probably less of me because I've been in every episode, and I need to not be.
No.
So
We need you here. What are we going to do without you, boss?
you'll learn. I'll still be here. I'm not bowing out or anything. I'm just saying I'm going to leave room for other people to be in episodes, and yeah.
It's not Jake, Adam, Kagan, and Ethan anymore.
But it's not whenever you're gone or Kagan's gone or Adam's gone. I need maternity leave. Okay.
Okay.
Just kidding.
I didn't know you were expecting.
I'm expecting failure. So, our episode. Does anybody else have anything to say? They want to add, talk about anything?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I think
okay.
cheeseburgers and fries work well together.
Me too, bro. Me too.
That was
Dude,
awesome.
dude, you
was-
stole it from me.
That was disconcerting.
You were literally on the
We were
same wavelength.
My glasses are already fogging. Damn, we can't be doing that. We're synced up, Kagan. Okay. Moving on. Adam's going to explain our episode today. But if you remember, I can't remember which episode it was. Maybe 13, Cards Against Humanity.
I think it was 17.
Something like
It
that.
was 17. I got it right. In the
Yes,
Smut
I
episode.
remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is that, but not really. Adam?
So
This is that, but not really.
yes, everyone knows the beloved game Cards Against Humanity. I remember whenever I was younger, I played a lot of Apples to Apples. Anyone remember that
Oh
game?
my
Yes.
God!
Cards Against Humanity, basically, but for kids.
Every
Yeah.
family
That was before I
game
knew.
night, every Friday
yeah,
night.
that was before I knew
Apples
what
to
Cards
Apples.
Against Humanity was.
Yeah.
And then I found out about it, and I was like, oh, I can still enjoy Apples to Apples because I enjoyed it as a kid, but now it's too juvenile for my
Yeah.
adult brain, and now I need something more juvenile for my adult brain. So this is Cards Against Humanity, but it is a kind of an offshoot that they created recently called Cards Against Humanity Tales. And basically it is kind of like Mad Libs, where it's like an interactive story where it has a lot of blanks, and the one person's the reader, which will be me for this first story.
Yeah.
And the other players will fill in the blanks based on the prompt cards that are passed out to them. And there is no picking a favorite for most of these cards. For this first story, there are 19 blanks, and so I've passed out all the cards, and they've got their cards already pre-selected. We didn't do that. We already did the setup off recording for this first story.
Only the best for you, baby.
And except for one, so the normal prompts are black cards, and they just pick those. There's no judging. They just pick whatever they think would fit best in the blank.
Mm-hmm.
But there are also these red cards, which work more similarly to actual Cards Against
traditional,
Humanity.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where I'll say the red card, which I saved this one for on camera, or on recording camera.
Don't have that yet.
Yeah.
Camera, what's that?
Yeah, never heard of it. Never heard of her. So the red card is the only one that I will read the prompt, and they'll each give me a card for it, and then I'll pick what I think fits the story the best. So we'll take care of that after I finish kind of explaining how it works. So like I said, they already have all the blanks locked in except for the red card. And then once, we have everything set up, I'll just read through the story. And whenever I get to a blank, I'll point to the person that has that blank card, and they'll read whatever they have down for it. And then I'll continue reading for the next blank. I'll point to the next person. They'll read their card and continue until the story is through.
Yeah, so this is Adam. What he has in his hand is a book that the game came with, and it's basically just. I think it has 20 chapters.
I believe so.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. So
believe
It has
20,
20
yeah.
different stories, quote unquote.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna be doing. We're gonna try to do a couple in
Yeah.
this episode, but we're starting with the first story in the book.
Which I do want to say, before we started the recording, we wanted to kind of get an idea of how this worked. So we did run through a story real quick, and it was pretty good. But the
was.
fun thing about this is that even though there's 20 stories, that doesn't mean after you finish all 20, you're done.
Right.
Like, you can keep, like, we're going to do the same story that we did in the beginning, but we're using different cards, so the story changes every time.
Yeah.
So, yes, we have done this story before, but the answers are different.
So it's gonna. I mean,
We've changed it up a little bit.
Yeah, we did it once as a practice run, and now we're going to do one on camera.
So it should be fun. I mean, the
Camera.
Yeah, recording.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should be fun.
Alrighty, I think we're good. I think that outlines the rules pretty well.
I agree.
So before we actually get started, we'll go ahead and do the red card.
Okay.
Each of y'all give me a card that is something that should only happen behind closed doors.
There we go. There's that.
Oh man! Oh man!
Oh, mama.
Oh mama!
Whoa, mama.
There you go.
The other day, I told my mom, Ethan, whenever she sent me that thingy,
Yeah.
and I said, I don't know how to respond to this, and you said, love you, mama. I sent that to her, and she was like, you've never called me
yeah?
that. And I said, picture it in like an Elvis Presley voice. And she's like, that makes a lot more
makes
sense.
a lot more sense, yeah.
You would never just say, love you, mama.
I call my mom Mama.
I call her,
I don't know why that
mom.
information was
I
important.
say, hey.
But that information was important.
I say, hey, you.
Hey, you.
Birth giver.
Birth giver. The
That's
old,
what I
good
have
old,
my mom saved
good
as
old
my
church
phone.
hug.
I got a good pair
Okay.
for the church hug. For the,
I love my mom.
The red
but
card.
I don't show it.
So for this red card in
just
particular,
saying.
there are actually 2 blanks that it applies to. So each of them gave me a card, and I picked 2 of them that I thought fit well
So
for the story.
one of our cards got scuffed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a bad card, I gotta say. If you want, I can read the card that got thrown out because we're not going to use it in the story.
No, you're good.
Okay. It wasn't a bad card by any stretch, but the other two just fit together well. So,
Gotcha.
okay. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Yes.
So we are starting
I'm
with
ready.
Kagan
I'm
this
ready.
round. Right?
Yes.
And then
Yes.
going clockwise. So Kagan, Ethan, Jake. Kagan, Ethan, Jake. Until the story's done.
Yes.
So the first story is called Welcome to Our Airbnb. Like I said, we did a run through this beforehand, and it was great. So I'm
Yeah.
expecting greatness from this run through as well. And
We only hit dingers.
the little teaser for the story is, why stay at a hotel when you could stay at a stranger's house and follow a long list of rules? Valid.
All right.
I've only stayed at an Airbnb
Valid.
like by myself once, and yeah, the amount of rules is crazy.
My family
Yeah.
does one every year for vacation, and the rules are ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're often unfair.
No laughter in the household.
No
You don't wanna
porn
wake the
after
neighbors.
8 p.m., dog. If I
Don't-
catch you, I will beat you with a bat.
Don't walk on the floor. Don't look at the ceiling. That
was-
kind of thing.
There was one house where we weren't allowed to use the Wi-Fi at all. We had to use cellular data.
What kind of hell was that?
It was in Florida.
Okay, that
yeah.
explains
That
it. Yeah,
explains
all right.
a lot.
Hell. So you could have just said hell.
It was a house right across from Harrison Ford's place, actually.
That's badass.
Who's Harrison Ford?
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm joshing you, bro.
Josh it.
Okay. Ready.
All right.
So this story is basically, it is formatted as a list of rules that you would find in an Airbnb.
Okay.
So, here we go. Welcome to our home. We're thrilled you have chosen our little slice of paradise for your trip, and we hope your stay is filled with fun and...
The 8 gay warlocks who dictate the rules of fashion.
some ground rules. 1. This should go without saying, but
The Asshole Destroyer 3000.
is not allowed in our home. The last thing we need is the cops called on us. 2. We share the backyard with our downstairs neighbors.
Stapling a butterfly to a cow.
Out there is okay, but please be quiet and respectful. 3. The door in the building that says, and this is the red card, the door in the building that says gender equality, that room is only for a respectful discussion of race and gender on the internet. It's weird. It's weird we have to say this, but we have had issues with this in the past. 4. Pets, well-behaved dogs are fine, but we do not allow...
Girls. No girls allowed.
Okay.
Boys only.
This is a treehouse, apparently. Next, a little housekeeping. 1. Trash gets collected Thursdays. If you're tossing,
Horse meat.
make sure to double bag so you don't attract critters. 2. Wi-Fi network. Chalet Matt and Amy. Password
White people food.
-123. 3. If you have any issues with,
Mouth herpes.
please call Mike, the building's maintenance guy. His number's on the fridge. 4. There are a few bars down the block that are popular with the party crowd, so you might hear the sound of
These breasts of mine.
at night. If it's too loud, there's a white noise machine in the bedroom. Our favorite setting is
A hateful 30-year-old marriage.
5. If you end up with a mess from,
A giant powdery man baby.
there are extra linens and towels in the hall closet. It happens. It happens. Now the fun stuff. On the kitchen counter is a guide to the downtown area where there's world-class dining and
No clothes on, penis in vagina.
on every block. It's our favorite thing about living here, and we know you'll love it too.
It's a nudist town? Hell yeah.
Like cocktails, check out our favorite local watering hole, the Velvet Flask. On Friday nights, they have
The boy who sucks the the boy who sucks the farts out of damn it. The boy who sucks the farts out of my sweatpants.
till 2 a.m. Not to be missed. If Jan is working the bar, ask for.
Necrophilia.
She'll know what it means. 7. This area is famed for its natural beauty. Take in the sweeping views of
Authentic Mexican cuisine.
at Quinlan Bay National Park, just a quick 5-minute Uber away. 8. Fans of
Big beefy baseball boys.
should be sure to go to the permanent exhibit at the Institute of Fine Art. The indigenous sculptures of
Taking a shit while running at full speed.
are also a must-see. 9. For history buffs, Thomas Edison had a vacation house here that's now open to the public. There are a few prototypes of
Some shit hot guitar licks.
he was building on display. Honestly, very cool to see. 10. Make sure you try
Letting that pussy breathe.
at least once while you're here. Ask around, you'll get plenty of advice. And finally, 11. Lastly, there's a little welcome gift for you in the living room coffee table.
A stray pube.
Handcrafted by a local artisan to remind you of our little town. Enjoy, and thanks for choosing our home for your visit.
Sucking
Yay!
the farts out of my sweatpants.
I couldn't say it with a straight face, bro.
It's a sweet start, like, what, 3 or 4 times?
Yes. But I honestly, I think our first one that we did while we weren't recording was funnier, but that one was pretty good too.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
All right. I guess I'm doing the next story.
Yeah, we can go.
If you'd like,
All right.
If you'd like.
here is the book.
Thank you, thank
Everyone hand me the prompt cards. I'll put them back in the little container.
you. So, Adam, did you read out the red cards first before you started?
Yeah.
Or do you guys just want to look at them and then pick?
After we lock in our stuff for these cards, then tell us those. And
Okay.
we'll give you cards for them.
All right. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to talk.
Okay.
All right. I was going to ask you guys what games you've been playing recently, but don't.
Pause. I've got 2 of the same black cards.
What do you mean?
They're both the same prompt.
That's okay.
It's
It's
okay.
supposed
That
to
might
be.
be the way the story's
Yeah,
supposed
as
to
long
be.
as they're a different number.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I was going to ask you guys what games you've been playing, but I forgot to ask.
I was gonna say you've been kind of preoccupied with someone else.
And other
Someone
things. And other things. I was playing Silent Hill earlier, and I actually played. I got frustrated, so I got off of it. So I started playing The
Fuck
Last
this
of Us.
shit! I'm jerking off.
The Last of Us Part 2, No Return. I think it's called No Return.
Oh,
and
that
it's,
awful game.
You hold your tongue.
Jake unironically likes The Last of Us too.
It's a great game mode, dude. No Return is like a roguelike, and it came out around the same time as Valhalla.
Since you like roguelikes.
Really cool.
copy
You like
it.
roguelites, don't you?
Copying a good game, I see.
Ah, okay. All right. Nah, yeah, okay. You're funny. You're quirky.
Funny.
That's funny.
It's funny.
I was playing that earlier, and I also got frustrated. It's just not the time for me to play video games right now, I guess.
Dude, a lot of my cards are sex related.
That's a good thing.
I'm
Last
just
two
laying
episodes
out
are
the
gonna
roadmap.
be
I'm just laying out the
sexual.
roadmap for what my cards are like, man.
Oh yeah, that one's. I can see that one.
Okay, let's
That one
fix
says,
No, don't
that
say
one
it.
says-
No, wait for the fucking
but
story,
it
Jake.
says
a thing.
It says Cards
Uh,
Against Humanity.
Says not that. All right. So I'm going through their cards that they gave me for the red prompts. So, all right, that'll work. I'm ready. Okay, so are you boys ready?
Said I'm going through the red cards. Just immediately saw it. Yep, that goes.
All right, here is the second story. It's called "The Governor's Dirty Secret."
Oh,
And
exciting.
the teaser. The sex tape is leaked. Does the governor have what it takes to rescue his campaign?
No.
Sounds no, he does not. All right. You ready, boys?
Yes.
Okay.
Bring it on.
Governor, bring it on. Where's the danger sign? Governor Smith stared in horror at the video game on his iPad. There he was, naked as the day he was born, engaging in
Sharks with legs.
with a man meat. Decades. What? Decades his junior? What? I'm very confused.
I guess he's talking about someone who's
Someone way
decades
younger.
younger than him.
Okay, decades his junior.
Like-
Makes
like-
sense. Okay.
Decades as senior.
My sorry. All right.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Someone bugged your hotel room after last month's fundraiser for veterans with
Khakis.
explained his chief advisor, frowning as a video played of Governor Smith snorting a huge rail of jizz off one of his compatriots'
Those were
thighs.
both my cards.
They're demanding
8 ounces of sweet Mexican black tar heroin.
or they'll leak the video at midnight. Governor Smith let out a sigh. Last election, he'd weathered a major scandal involving,
Not wearing pants.
but he only eked out victory thanks to his opponent's deeply unpopular penchant for
Politics.
on the campaign trail. Voters couldn't stand it. His current challenger, however, had gained a big following by promising state subsidies for
Pixelated bukkake.
and polls had them neck and neck. He weighed his options. His video leaking would hurt him with evangelicals, though he could potentially win them back by criminalizing
An older woman who knows her way around the penis.
like they'd always wanted. He'd also probably lose
The South.
who had so far been the backbone of his coalition. And suburban women wouldn't be happy about his infidelities, but that could be solved by replacing his current running mate with...
That bitch Stacy.
Yes, suburban women would love that. Meeting his blackmailer's demands, on the other hand, would completely empty his war chest. Even with the fortune he had made from monetizing
A bleached asshole.
before getting into politics. Neither option seemed great, but maybe, just maybe, there was another. That night, Governor Smith held a massive rally and took the stage to thunderous applause. My cherished My cherished constituents, there you go.
Yeah.
I have always said that there are two things that define the residents of our great state.
Switching to Geico.
And
Prematurely ejaculating like a total loser.
he began, which drew approving nods from the crowd. But today, I propose a third thing that defines us. He raised his arm towards the big screen behind him. Honesty. The video played. The audience gasped as
The size of my penis.
moved in and out of the governor's asshole, followed by an extended sequence of
Some sort of unstoppable poo gun.
while dressed as... What is that, Adam? What is that?
It is a hairy man holding a revolver, wearing thigh-high boots, a pair of what looks like women's panties and suspenders.
Nice. When the video finally ended, Governor Smith spoke. Let me be honest. This is who I am. I love being your governor, and I also love letting man meat explore my body while I'm absolutely zooted off jizz. But truly, I deserve neither if I cannot be honest, for that is the defining virtue of this state I hold so dear. A stunned silence hung over the rally. Then slowly, dramatically, a lone person started
Popping that pussy.
and a powerful show of support. After a few seconds, another supporter joined in, then two more, then three more, and soon enough, it was the entire crowd, all united in admiration for the governor, despite having just moments before seeing footage of him in the throes of...
The worm that ate my penis and is now my penis.
Governor Smith won re-election in a blowout, and eventually went on to become America's first president with a fetish for
Pac-Man uncontrollably guzzling cum.
Finn. I apologize.
I love
for my
letting man
stuttering.
meat go in and out of me.
I gotta say, the story, it had some cohesion. You know, you
Yeah.
saw the video earlier of him snorting lines of jizz, and now
Yeah.
he has an addiction. What was the line? The
Zooted off.
Zooted off jizz. Yeah.
Implying that he did it before the rally.
Yeah.
It was pretty consistent.
I apologize for my stuttering, boys.
It's all right.
It happens.
Yeah.
Don't let it happen again, though.
All right. Hey, I can't be perfect. I can't be good at everything now.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about your recent endeavors?
No.
Why?
I would not like to.
Why? Why not?
It's not the time. It's not the time. Shh.
No talking in the library.
Fuck you.
I can't read this fucking sentence.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Fancy
Bud.
read.
sentence.
Read the fucking sentence.
Shut up!
Okay, sound it out. Fuck.
Sound out the
Why
sentence.
aren't you computing?
Yes. Take it piece by piece, word by
Piece by
fucking
piece.
word.
Piece by piece.
Okay, Pharrell. Fucking Lego man.
Are you okay?
I can't fucking read.
Let me see this.
You won't shut up.
That's the problem. Is he's trying to listen.
I'm.
What's the foot? Give it. Ethan, give me
Okay,
the card.
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
Can't read the fucking card. Oh my God. The faces he was
What
making.
are you, stupid?
A little bit.
That's a joke.
What are you? stupid?
I'm kidding.
A little bit, yeah.
Kind of. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Kagan, we didn't put the cheese dip in the fucking
It still has the lid on it.
Tupperware.
I'm illiterate.
It still has the lid on it.
Illiterate.
Today went by really fast. I'm kind of pissed about it.
This whole weekend went by really fast.
Oh,
I woke up at 7 to take the dog out, and then I played Xbox for a little bit. And then when I looked at the clock, it was like 10:30, and I was like, "Oh my god,
where did the time?
it's gonna be one of those days, isn't it?" And then next thing I
Time
knew,
flies when you're doing fucking nothing.
So true.
yet when I'm doing so much at work,
It's like it takes its sweet.
it's like, man, I feel like I've been working for 30 minutes. I look, it's not even been 7.
It's
It's
been
like,
like 5.
it's like, what the fuck?
All right.
All right, has everyone got their cards picked out?
I believe so.
Okay. Yes. So this story is called Police Blotter 511.
What's the teaser?
Teaser. Oh yeah, I forget. Crime never takes a day off in Pine County. We're gonna need backup.
Teaser, I barely know her.
7:23 a.m. The destruction of property reported at community garden. Numerous vegetables damaged by.
Landmines.
8:05 a.m. Woman cited for
A stinky hoo-ha.
without a license. 8:38 a.m. Police called to assist a man struggling with.
Genuine human connection.
Officers unsure how to help. It's like I don't really know what to do
I
here.
really want to know what to do about
All
this.
right. 9:14 a.m. Report of suspicious activity involving elderly man and
Hobos.
no charges filed after officers determined that that's just how old people behave sometimes. At 10:01 a.m., incidents reported involving
Only dating Asian women.
6 dead. 11:42 a.m. Report of lewd graffiti at Hillsborough High School depicting principal engaged in ejaculating at the apex of a cartwheel.
Rad.
And principal arrested on suspicion of ejaculating at the apex of a cartwheel. 12:15.
Did that wrong, but it's okay.
Okay. It's A twice. It's not A and B. That's why. And yeah. So 12:59 p.m.
Oh. It's A twice.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we did
On
that
this,
wrong, but it's
well,
okay.
on this one it's A twice. On later it's B twice. So
Okay.
it's
I
just
think
like
you were supposed to pick 2
Yeah,
cards for each
you were.
round.
oh fuck.
It's okay. Keep it going.
Okay. 12:59 p.m. Number 6.
Daddy's credit card.
Reported levitating in a strip mall parking lot. Police ask public to be on the lookout for warlocks. 2:10 p.m. Multiple reports of women eating
Soup that is too hot.
in public park. Officers decide it's not illegal and let her continue. 3:34 p.m. Entire precinct dispatched to gawk amusingly at.
An endless stream of diarrhea.
3:35 p.m. Incident report involving
Googling.
at a daycare. No units available to respond. 4:17 p.m. Disturbances reported. Bar fight between man and
Russian super tuberculosis.
resulting in injuries. Suspects detained. 4:26 p.m.
The hottest MILF in Dallas.
Running amok in library. Tear gas deployed. 5:02 p.m. Body of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson discovered by jogger. Investigators on scene. And then, since we fucked this up, body of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson suddenly comes back to life. Projectile vomits.
Foul vegan shits.
There was multiple. Okay. No, okay. Makes sense. 5:06 p.m. Attempts to subdue the now living body of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson with tasers are unsuccessful. Too strong. Suspect grows menacingly about.
Some kind of mutated shrimp that can suck dick like a pro.
And flees the scene with superhuman speed. Multiple 911 calls about the now living body of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson causing mischief in downtown area, including report of
Crying and shitting and eating spaghetti.
in Coldstone Creamery and disturbances involving
Getting eaten alive by Guy Fieri.
at a girls' quinceañera.
That is money right there.
6:01 p.m. Now living body of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has scaled the top of the city hall and is shouting, "I am the god of,"
Vigorous jazz hands.
at passerby. 6:05 p.m. Officers successfully lure the now living body of Dwayne The Rock Johnson off the roof with
Showing all the boys my pussy.
suspect taken into custody and charged with public intoxication. 8:48 p.m. Officers respond to report a baby wielding
Some really spicy shrimps.
in a threatening manner. Backup requested. Finn.
Man, Dwayne The Rock Johnson was on a tear.
Fucking warpath. Jesus Christ.
Fucking warpath.
Yeah.
That
He
one
was
pretty
determined.
God damn.
good. Yeah. Tell me more.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Does he look like a bitch?
Would you like to know more?
Is it my turn to weed?
Yes. And then that'll be our fourth story already.
I can't read this handwriting.
Oh, no.
It says it in normal when you flip the page.
In normal.
In normal.
It says it
Not
in normal.
ye old.
English. Inglés. Jake, I know your profile picture changed.
I'm proud of
I
it.
saw it earlier.
I'm proud of it.
Did you just redraw it?
Yes. For better quality. I think I did pretty good.
That's pretty funny. Adam, you don't got to put them in numerical order.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Just
That
put
one
them
had
in
to
the
fight to
just
get
put them
up.
in the same box.
I would be positively fuming.
Is the story called Fool's Gold? Ethan?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yes.
Okay, cool.
Thanks for letting everybody know preemptively.
Fucker.
Sorry.
Not you.
No,
I'm new-
yeah,
I'm
the
new to
him.
this.
I was
Him.
reading. I was looking at the box.
I was talking about
Yeah, okay. Read the box to yourself.
Okay, I was just making sure.
I was talking about fuckhead over there.
It's funny. I love you guys.
Do you?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Your voice is suggesting bullshit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Go ahead and pick.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right.
Ethan, Jesus Christ.
Something valuable. I get to pick my favorite one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Adam, these are your black prompts. Okay. What's the red card, Ethan?
Something valuable.
Something valuable.
Is it?
Yes, yes, yes.
No, shit, fuck, shit.
Let's see.
Let's see here. Well, looks like that's it.
Here you
Gotta
go.
go.
Well, looks like that's it. See ya.
No, that's it.
Got a letter for you. Your eyes only.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Looks like got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your inheritance. And sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss, fucker.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
What?
Huh?
Whack.
Do what?
Oh, yesterday when I went to Target and just started moaning at the urinal while that dude was in the stall.
Yeah. Tell me more about that.
I did. I walked in, I saw Alston, and I said, "What are you doing here?" And he was like, he looked at me like with an eye gesture, like, there's someone in here. And I'm like, that's exactly why I'm doing this. Hee 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 ha. Dude, are y'all like really snotty?
No.
No.
Like
Get
allergy,
away
like
from
allergy
me.
wise?
Could be the weather.
You only got one of those, man. You used it.
What? I didn't burp. That was
Two
Ethan.
you fuckers did.
That was Ethan.
Gulp. that was a, okay. All right. If I smell things soon, I'm gonna do things to you.
It's my line.
I'm gonna touch you. This episode is terrible.
It's good. I like.
I'm enjoying it.
No, that's not what I mean. Just like the downtime between rounds.
Well, it won't be in the episodes.
I know. Just right now thinking about it, it's like, God, the silence is.
So, Adam, you're first.
Yes.
Yes. and then Jake's second, and then I'm third.
I can count.
You can't fucking read. sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I don't know what came over
I
me.
don't. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Almost
Something
lost my
just
cool
snapped.
there.
Something just snapped. I didn't care anymore.
I didn't care about being stronger than Kakarot. I didn't care if I lived.
Okay.
Ethan, maybe letting Ethan read the story is not a good idea.
Why?
Because he just fucking struggled to read a card.
Because you wouldn't shut the fuck up.
What is me
I needed
talking?
all of my senses to
What is-
focus.
What does me talking and your reading comprehension have to do in common?
Good question.
Ethan, how many A's are there in your story?
1,
Just one? Throughout the entire thing?
2.
Okay, pick a second card for A.
Actually, 3.
I don't think it's 2. I think it's the same card.
I don't think so. Because for Adams, we did 2 separate ones, so it's a different
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
thing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because it could work in the same context.
If you're good
If you
with
think
it,
honestly,
yeah.
it's up to you.
Yeah.
Your best judgment.
Your
However you
discretion.
think it would work best in the story. Just one or have 2 cards.
Indeed.
We'll do another one.
So what was it again? Something valuable?
I saw that.
What?
Nothing.
Well, Ethan has our other 2, doesn't he? Or did you already discard them?
They're up top over here.
All right.
So do you have all
You can
three?
pick another one of those if you want.
Should say, have we all given him a card?
Yeah.
Then why is there only one up there?
He chose one.
He chose one and put the other 2.
Oh,
in that pile.
okay,
He's
okay,
looking
okay.
at the other 2 again.
Yeah, I got it.
Trying to figure out the best humorous context.
That would be quite comical, I believe.
Shut up.
Boys, I don't know about y'all, but I've had a hankering to play something with all 4 of us.
Yeah.
Not like Helldivers, but something else.
Chain together.
That's. Listen, I'm not. Don't give me that primate look.
Patrick.
Da-da. Da-da. Dude, that always scared me in the Shrek
Yeah,
movie.
me too, man.
Whenever he
Pulverized
was
me, yeah.
dreaming, and he
Pulverized
wakes up,
you?
and the baby
What?
goes, da-da, da-da.
Okay.
And he's like,
Pulverized.
ah!
We're gonna puke. We're gonna puke on this doll.
What? No, like, run it back.
I
What?
said we're gonna puke. We're gonna puke on this doll.
What's that
On this
from?
what?
It's from a fucking YouTube video.
Okay.
Okay.
Are y'all ready?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, so name of the story and our teaser.
Fool's Gold. What's
All
the
right.
teaser?
It's right below the title.
Saddle up and head west for a journey that could make you rich or dead.
Oh, Oregon Trail.
Oh, it's like some cowboy. I was thinking more cowboy shit.
Oregon Trail.
It's gonna work perfectly.
It's like that Seth MacFarlane movie.
Yeah.
A Million Ways to Die in the West.
10 Ways to Die in Northern Arizona.
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. All right.
All right. After 10 hard years of scraping together a living from
Eating ass.
in New York, Silas Danforth was eager to start a new life in California. A little sewer girl strangling a pigeon had been discovered in the hills out there, and he wanted a piece of that action.
Oh no.
When his wife Loretta was hesitant to leave everything behind, Silas explained that the warmer California climes would clear up the pain she had from.
Exploring each other's buttholes.
Suddenly, she couldn't leave soon enough. His children needed no convincing. They just wanted to see the great herds of
Some sort of Asian.
that roamed the plains. Silas sold off most of their possessions, save for
Chemical weapons.
We need these tear gas.
that had long been a family heirloom. And with 3 covered wagons, the Danforths set out west to seek their fortune. It began well enough. Silas shot
A tiny horse.
for food.
I feel like you'd choose a bigger horse for food.
That's all that was around. It was my little girl's horse. We were hungry.
No choice.
And everyone agreed the taste was exquisite. When they found themselves in need of supplies, they traded
The all-seeing eye of Sauron.
to
Liberals.
They met along the way who were quite taken by the craftsmanship of those treasures. They encountered many strange and wondrous sights, such as
A big sloppy blowjob from a mean, tired cowboy.
shaped rock formation in Nebraska and the tribe of
A hopeless amount of spiders.
performing sacred rituals in Missouri. The hardships began around Colorado. Silas's eldest son, Jacob, took ill with
Ham finger.
disease, and after 2 excruciating days of
Putting things where they go.
there was nothing they could do but mark his shallow grave with
Women's suffrage.
in accordance with Lutheran custom and press on. Then a week later, they lost an entire wagon while fording a river, and with it, their entire supply of
Estrogen.
"Why, God!" Silas cried, resembling
Denying the Holocaust.
from weeks of suffering. "Have you not punished us enough?" Then, finally, their 2 remaining wagons were damaged beyond repair while navigating a fierce blizzard, leaving them stranded. Silas and his family tried blanketing themselves in
Lotion.
for warmth, but the bitter winds took their toll. Loretta perished on the blizzard's 3rd night, devastating Silas to his core. Their food now exhausted, Silas furtively, I don't know what that word means, cut strips of flesh from his wife's lifeless body and gave it to the children, telling them it was
The placenta.
They praised its wonderful flavor, but soon they too died in the snow. Alone now, delirious with hunger and cold, Silas abandoned the wagons in hopes of reaching the next fort on foot. He could just make it that far without succumbing to
Side boob.
or the elements. He could join another group of travelers and start over again in California. In the distance, he thought he saw
My ex-wife.
and called out in elation. "Oh, I'm saved!" he cried. But in reality, it was but an illusion of his fevered mind. And what he'd actually seen was,
The Holy Bible.
yet he never realized this. For though he tried to stagger forth, he soon collapsed into a pitiful heap. He died with visions of meaningless sex still in his mind. The promise of California, which he would never redeem.
That was probably the best one.
That was a great one.
Oh,
Hell yeah, dude.
So when's the movie coming out?
Oh,
That was
I need
probably
that.
the best
Yeah, that was
one.
very good.
Oh my God. I can't believe it.
I think Tiny Horse is the clip.
Tidy horse.
I couldn't
It was
tell
all we
you.
had.
Man, boys, you wouldn't believe how many travelers died of ham finger disease.
Did their fingers just get real clubbed like a ham, like a turkey?
They swell up on the end.
Yeah. They
The
get
really
tiring
sensitive.
day of putting things where they go.
That's it. Put your mother in the grave.
I thought whenever you were talking about them eating the mom and after eating the placenta, they were like, after being bored of the placenta, they moved to the side boob. And I was like, that would have matched so perfectly.
Tiny horse.
to the side boob.
The way you said tiny horse. Tiny horse.
She's wearing Doc Martens.
She's wearing Doc Martens.
He said he couldn't sacrifice one of his stallions for food.
He needed.
I'm
the
gonna kill that pony I just got you, girl.
Daughter's pony.
I'm hungry.
Not clip clap, daddy. You just got him.
I thought we agreed on clip clomp.
So we've all read a story.
We have.
Are we going to go again, or are we done?
I think we should.
I think Adam should do one more.
Because
Should
it's
we
an
just
hour
round
and
it
it's
out?
an hour and 6,
Round
but
it
we're
out,
gonna have
yeah.
to edit out.
Yeah, let's round it out. Adam, are you cool with doing the last one? Yes. And I mean, we'll see how we feel after you go. We'll see.
We could put a disclaimer that it may be a shorter episode, or we don't even have to put a disclaimer. It's our podcast. We'll do what we want.
I mean, they'll see it has a time limit.
Yeah. It's my podcast, and I do with it what I please.
Nah. Okay.
Dude, when that chair busted last night, that blue chair, Ethan, that we brought over, I was sitting on it. It just exploded when I was sitting on it last night, and it peeled some skin off my foot.
Oh.
So my foot burns right now, like on my heel. I was just sitting on it, and I kind of like crisscrossed for a second. When I did, it literally just split down the middle.
lash out of the back of his heel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kagan can't walk anymore. His Achilles is done.
Yeah, we had to carry him up the stairs.
Yeah,
Oh
they had to
my
carry me and I was
God.
all like, "Arr!" Like whenever Thorn cut off Azog's hand and they're carrying him back into the mines and he's like, "Ah!"
I like this title. A message from the principal.
Ooh.
Your principal.
20-foot wingspan.
What?
I'm just gonna pretend that it's our principal the entire time.
This
Oh,
one
my-
actually.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Wait.
You know the one.
So,
Yes,
you
I do.
first.
Ooh, I'm first.
Fun for children. Oh,
My
yeah.
back is killing me.
This is our last one.
This has been Comical Boys.
Indeed. So,
These are. I'm already getting some good ones.
this one actually has 20 prompts.
Good lord. 20, so Kagan's ending this one. I'm gonna start it and Kagan's gonna end it.
Yep.
Okay.
So, I'm not going to say the title of this next story yet, but this one has 20 regular prompts, and there are actually no red. There are no red prompts.
Oh.
Really?
None for
Okay.
this story. Just 20 regular prompts.
3,
Okay.
6, 9, 12, 15, 18.
A, B, C.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
Simple as do, re, mi.
A, B, C.
1, 2, 3, baby, you and me, girl.
Dude, number 20. Number 20 is gonna be a great one. I can already tell.
Man urinates on fellow passenger for not being allowed to smoke.
What was there was one? It was cock or something like that. Number 19. Cock.
Number 19.
There we go.
Fuck! Stay.
No.
Stay.
Who do you think you are?
Wow.
Excuse me.
May the good Lord bless your soul, young man.
He didn't sneeze.
I know. I'd say bless you to like every bodily function.
Oh.
Dude, I just need one.
Oh, bless you.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing this one. If it sucks, it sucks.
Read this
I
to
think it's
me.
funny.
Something or someone you'd wear dress clothes for.
Okay.
Yep.
What?
I think my brain is having an aneurysm.
I missed that. I'm sorry.
Ethan asked me to read his out loud because he was like, the comprehension was not getting there.
I have issues.
It happens. Dude, I'll read. There's times where I'll read like a simple sentence, just like simple, no innuendo to it, nothing,
Yeah.
just a simple, plain statement, and it takes me 3 tries to understand it. Like, it just happens
See,
sometimes.
I can read it now. It's
What's
weird.
so Ethan can't read. What's a simple thing y'all can't do, guys?
Let's all make fun of the autistic guy.
something I can't do.
Yeah, that's
I
really
can't
simple.
Whistle.
Really?
Yeah. Fuck you. Whoever's
Wait,
doing that.
try and do it.
I can't do it outwards. For some reason, I whistle easier when I suck inwards.
I taught myself how to whistle in the shower.
Oh, there we go. And then
I get it. I can't do
Is that the death whistle? Dude, at the Ren Fair, I'm so pissed I didn't buy one of these. They had an Aztec death whistle.
Yeah, people kept blowing on them, and it was terrifying.
I should have bought one. I regret not doing it.
Okay.
Because I feel like that would be so fun to do at night, walking around and scaring women.
just going outside, blowing it. Nearby.
Blowing it, yeah.
Going to a park at dusk while people are still walking around, just kind of wandering off into the woods nearby, and then blowing it.
While they're hiding in the woods while they're walking on the trail.
God, I love it when my girl blows it in the woods.
Even if you don't buy an Aztec was it called an Aztec death whistle? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Okay, even if you don't buy one of those, just ask our old buddy Alston to just talk in the woods, and then you'll be scared.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Did we? Have we
You
talked
just
about
you're
that?
walking through the woods and you just hear like a very faint voice nearby in the shrubbery. Just so, you want to know the thing about raspberries? Oh God.
Dude, I'm surprised we still haven't found his skin zipper.
Maybe it's somewhere that clothes hide.
True. Might be on his taint.
He's always wearing. He never wears shorts. It's probably on his calf.
It's on his
That's what I was about
Achilles
to say.
heel.
We got him.
All right, are we ready to start?
Yep.
Everyone-
So
everyone
by,
locked in?
at this point, all four of us have read a story. And
I think Adam's going to round us
this
off.
should be the last one. So we're back to Adam with our fifth story.
Indeed. Page 44. Found it. Turned right to it.
Nice.
Yeah, love it. Love it when that happens. So this story is called "A Message from Your Principal," and the teaser says this year's prom will be a great time for everyone as long as you follow the rules.
Never been to prom.
It's
Me
not.
neither.
I went to
all
prom
bad.
twice. It was all right.
Twice?
It's okay.
You can go twice?
Yeah,
They had it multiple times.
Oh. I never went, so.
I think I went in 11th
Prom
grade.
this
and
sequel.
I also went my senior
Everyone
year.
was like, just go with your friends. It's like, bitch, my friends brought dates. I'm not going by myself.
Honestly, I wish you were my date. So
Hang on, I need to figure out how to
would've-
pronounce
didn't
this.
Fuck, if you would have asked me, I would have gone.
well, I had prior
Regrets.
engagements.
Prior engagement.
Yeah.
He was currently under fire.
Y'all ready?
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay. So Jake, you're first.
All right.
Dear students of Waubonsie Canyon High School.
Okay, back it up. What the fuck was that?
It's spelled Waubonsie.
Wabanzi.
Yeah,
Waubonsie.
that's just my guess. Dear students of Waubonsie Canyon High School, I hope everyone had a nice spring break full of
50,000 volts straight to the nipples.
and
Having sex for the first time.
This principal's great.
yeah. As
I
you're
hope
all
everyone was getting their dick wet.
and
Congrats, big
enjoying
props.
a car battery hooked directly up to their nipples.
Oh, he's a freakazoid. Freaky.
As you're all aware, prom will be taking place this Saturday. I know you're all excited for a fun evening full of...
Rectangles.
Is that like the sequel to Square Dancing? Rectangle Dancing?
It's just square dancing with more
Longer.
steps.
Yeah.
But in order to ensure a successful event, it's important that everyone observes the code of conduct. We do not want a repeat of last year, when the dance had to be ended early due to a few individuals engaging in
Having sex with your mom.
the rules. 1. Absolutely no drinking or drug use. If a chaperone observes any signs of intoxication, such as
Ejaculating inside another man's wife.
or
Heteronormativity.
that student will be removed immediately. 2. All dancing must be school appropriate. As a rule of thumb, couples should leave enough room for
Danny DeVito.
between them while
So
slow
about
dancing.
4'11".
Between them while slow dancing. Additionally, inappropriate dance moves such as twerking,
Executing a hostage every hour.
and
Boogers.
will not be tolerated. 3. The theme of this year's dance is...
The Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I'd go to that.
Yeah.
I like the Chili Peppers. While theme-inspired attire is encouraged, it must be school appropriate. Anyone wearing an outfit that reveals
Athenian boy fucking.
Oh.
will be sent home. A good rule of thumb is if you wouldn't wear it for,
The 8th graders.
you shouldn't wear it to prom. 4. For everyone's safety, any student caught carrying
A dance move that's just sex.
or
Boring vaginal sex.
will have it confiscated until the end of the year
Out of this world bazongas.
will only be permitted with a note from a doctor stating that it is medically necessary.
Only if you have a medical excuse can you do these things.
Yeah, I got a license to fuck. Got a doctor's note for it.
5. No student will be allowed inside without purchasing a ticket. A portion of the proceeds from ticket sales will be donated to a charity that supports children affected by...
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill.
He's wrought havoc on the homeless.
6. No outside food or drinks.
Lunchables.
And other light refreshments will be provided at the event.
It's lunch leave.
I like my cheese
lunch
drippy,
leave.
bro.
7. Obey the chaperones. Miss Wilkins, Vice Principal Hogue, and
Really tall people.
will be volunteering their valuable time to monitor the event.
They're like
and
beacons.
and should be respected at all times. Violating any of the above rules may result in serious consequences, including but not limited to suspension,
a face full of horse cum.
Feed that fucker cum.
Removal from graduation events and losing one's privileges to participate in.
Ripping a dog in half.
Wow.
Okay, so this is a holiday. And losing one's privileges to participate in ripping a dog in half day or other fun end of year activities.
Damn it.
Be smart, be safe, and most importantly, have a wonderful time. Best
didn't-
regards, Principal Wexler.
You didn't listen at prom, so you don't get to rip the wiener dog in half.
Best regards, Principal Wexler.
Oh, my glasses are fogging up.
That's funny.
This was, oh my god.
This was, oh my god, was that good?
That's funny.
Is that good?
It's funny. It's funny.
You sound just
You're
like
not
him.
invited to my birthday.
Oh.
We weren't going anyways. You're going to
know.
a missile
We're
silo.
going anyway. God,
I'm
dude.
not going to send you pictures.
Oh, don't do that. I want to see.
That was fun.
Too bad.
And we
Too
got
bad.
through the first five stories.
chapters.
And I believe there's what,
There's
20?
11. There's
20.
15 left.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so there's 20. Oh,
Hell
man.
yeah.
I enjoyed that.
That was really fun.
That was
Talk
fun.
to me about it.
Talk to me.
Talk
about
to me about it. Next time we'll bring different cards just to spice things up. Maybe get a different pack or something. But this was fun. This was good.
There was one pack I wanted to get that was like just disgusting shit. So like periods, weed smoking.
That's disgusting.
I know it was. I think I forget what it was called. I think it was the absurd
I
pack
know.
or something like that.
That's disgusting? I know.
Bro, no. Okay, never mind.
I don't know, but that was a pack I wanted to get. But then I saw tails and I was like, hold up, wait a minute, that sounds badass.
And it sounded exactly like what we were trying to do on the appetizer
When I
episode.
said I'm gonna fuck the horse.
It always, full circle, always goes back to horses.
Yeah, there's always horse cock or horse.
You think
I'm
that should be our
sorry,
mascot now?
equestrians.
A
What?
I
horse?
think that should be our mascot now. Since
horse?
we talk about horses a whole lot.
Tell you
No.
what, all this laughing's got me a little hoarse.
Adam's got a really cool twirly mustache.
He looks like
It's kind of drooped a little bit, so it looks like pincers, but
Yeah.
it's still cool.
This
He
one,
looks like a
this
general
side.
in the Civil War.
Yeah, I look like I'm ready to
Muskets raised.
command a fleet of naval vessels.
You look like your name would be General Ironsides.
Irons.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think y'all will now refer to me as General Ironsides.
No,
I will not.
your name is Matt Ironsides.
I will not.
You will refer to me as Ron John Surf Shop. Ethan wasn't there for that bit.
I'm sorry.
Fucking care if
Womp
you're sorry.
womp.
Oh, boo
One
womp,
more, then
boo
ice.
womp,
Boo womp. Boo womp. I should add that sound effect in.
boo womp.
Yes.
Womp.
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 Doctor, turn off Buwomp inhibitors.
Doctor, turn off my boo womp inhibitors.
What?
What?
Raiden, I don't really see. Wait. What did you just say? My boo womp inhibitors. You know, boo womp.
Like the sound they make when they're sad. SpongeBob.
Boo womp. I don't know what that means. Like a
Boo womp.
you know, boo womp.
Well, boys, 2 more episodes left. That's it. 2 more times we're going to be doing this.
Two
and then
more
we're done
rounds
forever.
of this.
2 more.
Nothing else. We aren't recording anything else. 2 more rounds of
Oh,
this.
yes. So if this is received well, or I guess it doesn't matter if it isn't or is because we enjoyed it. Well, it will happen again.
Yeah.
But we're going to make this a
We
series.
could break this up into
Yes.
3 episodes where
Yeah.
each time we read 5 stories.
It'd be 4 episodes.
4. Yeah, 4.
Yep.
My bad. I meant 3 more as in
Okay.
after
Yep.
this one.
Yep. What he said.
So our next 2 episodes are, and yep. So they'll be coming out in December, and they'll be our last 2 of the year.
Dude,
so,
I've been waiting all year to record and yeah.
right?
Those are going to be some good ones.
There
I
are
just
some
know
good
it.
ones. I gotta say though, this episode and our last episode have been some of my favorites. And
Dude,
Yeah.
I think they've been highlights.
These
last
last 2
one-
have been like some of the hardest I've laughed in like
Yeah.
a long time.
I was going to say, I liked last one's one of my favorite just because of everything about it. It
Everything
was just,
about it.
It's,
Kayla did a great job, getting the research provided so we
Yeah.
weren't, struggling. And then the stories were just funny.
Oh yes.
They were wild, dog. It's like,
Good
you
times.
actually read this garbage?
It's still. Never mind.
What?
That'll be next time.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing. Nothing. Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Well,
That's about it.
that's about it, man.
Want me to plug our socials?
Yeah, go ahead. Plug our
Sure.
socials.
I'm the plug the socials guy.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you've gotten to this point in the episode, you're listening on either YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts, because that is where we upload these episodes. And we do social media posts as well, some pretty banging clips that Ethan cooks up with the help of Jake. And we post those on Instagram, X, Twitter, and TikTok. So find us there at various iterations of the words hard to explain and with various punctuation like underscores and such.
I tried my best.
Yeah.
The other names were taken.
Yeah.
I have a name, but
Don't you
don't
just hate
like
that when
it.
other people have your name? Like, just get a different name.
Yeah.
Like that. It's
It's like
that
I
easy?
am the only one.
I am the only Adam. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
I am the one true. Like, I've been here since the beginning, dog.
Yeah.
it doesn't cost like
All
thousands
dicks
of
are descended
dollars
from
to
me.
get your name changed.
It's
legally.
like
Honestly, you
between
could-
all of
okay,
heaven and earth, I alone am the Adam one.
That's another thing. Legally, yeah, it might cost a lot to change your name, but it should be like changing your Xbox name and you get one free pass.
You get
Exactly.
one free patch, and then it's $10
Or
afterwards.
you can just, like everybody you meet, just gaslight them and tell them what you want your name to be, and then
Yeah.
that's what they'll call
like
you.
that episode of Regular Show where he's like, hey, can I change my name back? And he's like, that'll be $50, Mr. Butt Cheeks.
I gotta say, there was a point in school where we were thinking of transferring to a different school, and I wasn't too thrilled about it because I had gone to that school since kindergarten, and I was already in like 10th grade,
Yeah.
and they were gonna move me to a different school for the last 2 years, and that that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But there was one thing that I was kind of like, well, maybe this might be okay, because I was thinking, I was like, I could go by a different name if I wanted to.
Chaz McCool.
I was just thinking of just like
The cooler Adam.
just seeing what would happen if I just went by my middle name instead, which is Dylan.
Well,
Would I start wearing shutter shades, skateboarding, and smoking pot behind the school?
like, probably.
My mom, at
Your
one
name
point,
is Dylan?
It's my
middle
middle name. Adam Dylan Krakow.
at
I
one,
didn't know that.
At one
You
point,
should bleep my last name.
my,
Yeah.
at one point, my mom was going to transfer me to a.
Well, I mean, you don't have to. I don't think anyone could ever fucking spell it, but just to be safe.
I mean, if they saw it, they'd know.
Yeah. But there was this one point my mom was going to transfer me to a
You know what? Fucking everybody
to
say
a
their
charter
full name.
school, and I was straight up thinking about if this happens, I'm going to reinvent myself and just be completely different.
Yeah, just be different.
I remember the first time that I changed schools from yeah to yeah, and then whenever I went to yeah, I didn't know anybody, right? So I did just that. I lied to everybody and I told them that I could skateboard, but in reality, if I stepped on a skateboard, knee surgery tomorrow. So if anybody was like, okay, yeah, back that up, buddy, show me, I would be like, well, I don't have a skateboard. So if they'd be like,
just
no
pull one
worries,
out.
I got one, I'd be like, it would be over. I'm cooked.
Listen here.
Yeah, my facade was very shallow, and I cut that shit real quick.
I was going to say, yeah,
so-
if you're going to reinvent yourself, you got to be something you can't just
I
prove.
thought, yeah, but at the time I was like, my personality is skateboards.
When my family moved back from Florida,
Yeah.
I lied and said my dad was a spy, and my friend group was like, "Hey, prove it." So I brought a pair of binoculars.
Speaking of, actually, Kayla's stepdad that we met when we went to Maryland, he worked for the FBI for a couple of years.
Yikes. I'm not talking to him ever.
Oh, here's something more
He's a
fun.
cool
Oh,
dude.
another thing.
But he also has autism, so y'all could neurologically link.
You want to hear something else? fun?
Neuralink.
Yeah, that's the first Neuralink.
Okay.
Is we all
natural.
share it. We all share it. What?
You want to hear something else fun?
What?
So,
No, it was the CIA, not FBI. My bad.
That's even
No,
worse.
Anyways, sorry, Adam.
Freddie Five Bear over the table.
So I have a buddy. These two know him. I don't know if you've met him. His name's Sean. Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've met.
I could
Sean.
say his last name. Too,
Sean,
I wouldn't be able to spell it, but
Just go, Sean. Mhm.
yeah, Sean. Mhm.
Sean. Yeah.
And he has an uncle, I believe, who was also in a government agency, either the CIA or Homeland Security,
Oh,
and he
that's
worked in the Pentagon, and he
gross.
had higher clearance than the president.
Wow.
Ooh.
That and my
That-
attorney has advised me to not finish the sentence.
I was gonna add to that though. My last name used to be Kennedy, and whenever I told people that, they're like, "You're related and don't have Kennedy," and I was like, "Yeah, bud.
Sure.
Yep.
Whatever
be here.
floats
Oh,
your
your
boat.
last
I would
name's
be here.
Kennedy. When your head explodes, keep the mess off me, please.
Nothing bad ever happens to the.
If it was, I wouldn't be here.
Area.
Probably wouldn't be alive.
Yeah.
I'm in the sky.
Jake, I gotta say with the skateboarding thing, taking one step on a skateboard, knee surgery tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're already ahead of me, dog. If I even look in the direction of a skateboard,
You
it's
fall? You
death
just like-
sentence.
Yeah.
That feeling
Luckily-
of knee surgery is tomorrow.
Dude,
Luckily-
God fucking damn it.
Spit it
Spit it out. So you got pennyboard, a skateboard, and a fucking ripstick, right? I skipped both the pennyboard and the skateboard and went straight to the ripstick. Do you guys know what the fuck a ripstick
Yes,
is?
I do.
Yes.
It's a fucking skateboard that's ripped by.
It only has
Yeah.
it only has 2 wheels on the bottom. One
And
at-
also,
is
it
like
moves.
Yes, I do know what
Both
you're talking
halves
about.
move.
I
It's
got
like-
one of those for Christmas. I didn't ever use
It's
it.
stupid.
I never figured
It's
out how to use
stupid.
it.
Yeah.
Every kid in my
supposed to,
neighborhood would
like
get it, and they
swim with
You're
it
supposed to like, but I didn't.
every
I
kid
didn't
would
like
get
it.
one,
I
and
was-
they would just go at it, and I'd be like, I ain't touching that shit.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I gotta say, I did get something. So y'all remember like having like razor scooters and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
I
that?
mostly rode my. I mostly rode.
I had
bike.
one
I
that
rode
had
bikes more
sparks
than
on the
anything.
back.
Yes.
Yeah.
I rode bikes more than anything, but I did have like a razor scooter, and like my granddad's house, he lived on top of a big hill, and you just hop on the razor scooter and all the way down. Felt like you were flying. But
I'm the
one year,
Flash.
I got a different kind of
Flash.
scooter. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of a Y flicker.
Yes.
A what?
A
Y
Y
flicker?
flicker. It's shaped like a
Wife?
Y.
It's a scooter that the handlebars go down and
Oh,
the base splits.
why? Oh,
Y
It splits
flicker.
like a Y. And
Y,
you
okay.
put your feet on each of the bars, and the way you move is you like shimmy them back and forth, and it propels you down the road.
I'm sorry. Why liquor?
Why-
Wife liquor?
Wife
Wife
flicker.
Flicker?
I heard.
Why flicker?
Y flicker,
Okay.
shaped
Y
like a
flicker.
Y, and you kind of flick it back and forth to make it move.
That's a fucked multiple
I
choice.
heard wife liquor.
Yeah, me too.
Y flicker.
Okay.
Got you.
Yeah. Y dash flicker.
Got you.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like bean flicker.
Glad we cleared that up. Wait, what the fuck did you say?
Said like bean flicker.
Okay.
Boing.
Just needed to make sure.
Boing.
Fucking leave.
But that thing was awesome. I wish I still had it because I would still ride it down the street.
The bean flicker?
Yes.
during
do
COVID,
ride
I
that
did
down
get
the
into
street.
during COVID. I did get into longboarding for a little bit because I had fuck all else to do. So I just went to Academy, bought a longboard, and just rode it around.
The fuck is a longboard? Is it just a long
It's
skateboard?
it's like a skateboard, but it's meant for more cruising than like doing tricks and shit. It's meant it's got smoother wheels, so it rolls a lot easier on like asphalt and whatnot.
I never did do
Kagan can't do tricks
skateboards.
on it.
I can actually a little bit on a skateboard.
Really?
Yeah,
You sure?
You want to skateboards?
I can do about.
You
I
want
can
to
do
skateboards?
I can
I
do
can
a
skateboard.
kick flip, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Why would you kick flip? What did he do to you?
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
bye.
leave.
We're
I think
done.
we're done. Should I plug everything again? It's been a while.
No, we're done, Bucko. Close out.
All right. Well,
Bye.
Bye.
toodles.